Hi everyone, welcome back to another Plan With Me video. But firstly, let me say happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Today is Sunday, it's Mother's Day here in North America, so happy Mother's Day to everybody. I'm actually celebrating with my family on Tuesday because my kids are working today, and that's okay. My husband is spoiling me. He left to go do some grocery shopping and asked if I wanted to come, and I was like, no. It's my day. I'm going to stay home and I'm going to plan and just do all the things that make me happy. So here I am. All right, so we are going to be recapping the week of May 6th and planning for the week of May 13th. How was your week? Did you guys all have a good week? Was it productive? Was it not productive? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. It was a pretty good week for me. It was productive. Yeah, it was productive. I feel good about the week. Almost forgot my planning task card here. So weekly planning, here's where we are at. So week recap is the first step. So I review my compass card and my numbers. So let's go to my compass card. All right, so for Sharpen the Saw, my focus was 66-day challenge, doing strength training twice, walk 3 times, and read twice. So let's see how I did. I'm going to my notes section here. I was like, where am I going? I'm doing things out of order that I normally do. Oh, I haven't put my stickers down. I've been doing so good with my 66-day challenge. For those of you who are participating, let me know how you're doing. Gosh, if you are on the Facebook group, I apologize. It's been such a busy week. I have not had any time at all to get on there. As you can see, I've missed a couple days here. Let's do purple for this day. Today is the 12th, right? Yes. So I think I'll do a blue. All right. Purple and blue. So I'm doing 2 challenges. I know it's like, why am I doing this to myself? But there are 2 areas of my life that need my attention. And the whole premise of the 66-day challenge is based on the book, The One Thing. I highly recommend you read it. Very easy read, very quick read. But the premise is, what's one thing, such by doing, that it will make everything in your life easier or unnecessary. And so for me, my evening routine is one area that I definitely need to focus on to help me get in the right relaxed state. With perimenopause, it's even more important to make sure that I'm not on my screens right until bedtime and I'm doing things that relax me. And I have my routines here. So like movement, that's like gentle stretching, deep stretching. I like to do before bed, journaling, doing some reading, update my planner. The inbox zero, that's not like before bed. That's just at some point, like later in the day. Liver detox, oil pulling, face massage, deep breathing. So not all of these will happen, but the point is that they help me to get in that space. Although it hasn't really helped a whole lot yet, because let me show you. I track my sleep, and where is my sleep tracker here? So the green, this is for May, the green is interrupted sleep, and the pink is where I slept straight through without waking up. So as you can see, there's a lot more green than there is pink, and there typically is every month, which is why I need to do this. So yeah, so far it hasn't helped. Sometimes I wake up because it's body pain, like muscle spasms. I do take magnesium, but yeah, like muscle spasms, it could be like in my feet. Sometimes they're in like my back muscles. It's weird. Or sometimes I just wake up. Like last night, I think I woke up 3 times. I woke up at like 3 in the morning thinking it was time to get up for the day. Like what? That's the first time that's happened, but yeah. Anyway, so that's the purpose of me doing this, and through talking to my naturopath as well, she's reminding me that my evening routine is really important to help me get into that relaxed state. So I'm going to stick to it. It's only been 11 days. And then the other area of my life is my doing my physio. So I've been doing my physiotherapy every day for my neck and shoulder, and like shoulder blade, rotator cuff, that whole area on my left side is just like chronically sore. And then also I have been adding in hip flexor strengthening. So I'm not doing that necessarily every day. They're really hard, but that's become a part of my routine because I do sit a lot for my job because I do a lot of phone calls, and just my hip flexors are just tight. Just again, perimenopause, just things are just tighter. So yeah, so that is, and they're both, I guess you would say, physical. I didn't highlight that, did I? But they're both physical areas of my life. So with the 66-day challenge, you choose which area of life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 7 areas there. I just want a pale pink. A pale pink is all I want. Where is my pale pink mild liner? I love this new color. I love this new set of mild liners. It's the, this isn't one of them. That's the like bright one. Yeah, these really soft colors. I love them. There's another one. Another one. Apparently, I have too much stuff in here. I have a video coming giving you a tour of my pen pouch, because this has been, I have, you know, we talk about planner piece. I have pen pouch piece. I love everything that I have in there. So no matter what I'm doing, I have everything I need in here, and I love it. Yeah, so I'm loving these colors. This is the pale pink I was looking for. So this is the physical. Is it physical? Yeah, physical area of life for me, and that will make, once I'm sleeping better and I'm doing my physio consistently and the pain, I'm getting stronger and the pain goes away, those are going to make a big impact in my life. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. So that is step 1. So 66-day challenge is going really well. My goal is to do strength twice, and I have done strength 3 times. Now this isn't strength with weights necessarily. I did do weights on Monday, and then these 2 days have been regular. Hang on, did I do it on Monday? Let me check. I've done strength 3 times. I know I've been doing a lot of core. I did dance yesterday. No, Friday. Strength, neck. Yes, I did a lot of glutes, a lot of physio, but it was like really hard stuff. Core, hip flexor strengthening, neck, and my obturator externus, which is like deep. Anyways, it's pelvic floor stuff, but yeah, so I did that. And then I walked there, core and foam rolling. And then this was strength. Okay, yeah, so I did actually do weights on Monday, and then the other days I did body weight stuff. And I just noticed that there's numbers on here, and I have no idea what month these came from. These tend to, oh my gosh, look at that right here. Ha! I'll just write those in. Oh, that's funny. Okay. So that's what I did for strength. So I did, my goal was twice. I did 3 strengths, and then I wanted to walk 3 times. That didn't happen. I walked twice, and then I didn't read this week. Okay, and then we did not work on our buyer guide. So we sold our house. We closed on the 21st of May, so it's coming up. So we want to be moved out. We have a long weekend coming up next weekend. It's the Victoria Day long weekend. So we want to be moved out before then, because the 21st is the Monday after the long weekend, and we don't want to be spending our long weekend like moving everything. So we've been slowly moving into our cottage, because we're going to just live here for the summer and just figure it. We're living on the edge. For the first time, we're living on the edge, and it's scary, but it feels really good. Anyhow, so we've been too focused on that. So the buyer guide stuff has fallen by the wayside. So what my intention was with this was for me to do a brain dump. Ryan's doing all the heavy lifting. and like I'm reorganizing and putting things in its place here at the cottage. But he's doing all the heavy lifting. Like we're just putting stuff in storage, like all the, because we have everything we need at the cottage, furniture and everything, and beds, and so we're just gonna put everything in storage. So he's been doing that. So my goal was I was gonna sit down and do a brain dump myself, and I just haven't gotten to it. Realtor role, my goal was to do calls twice this week, and I did, Monday and Tuesday. And then I also did a half hour here on Wednesday. So I did do my calls, and then focus on our active listing. Our market shifted. We're getting between 80 to 100 new listings a day since the beginning of May, which is affecting our listing here on Dearborn. So we're stressed, clients are stressed, so a lot of problem solving with that this week. And then my goal was to run my days with intention, and I feel that I have done that. It's been great. It's actually been really great this week. And then out of these roles here, sister and friend role, I wanted to call my sister. I did not call her. And then I wanted to do memory keeping with my sister. I did reach out to her for that, but based on her work schedule and my schedule, we weren't able to coordinate. All right, so that's how I did there. And then as far as my numbers, my goal was 22 contacts. I did 58. I did a big chunk today. So if I pretend that I didn't do anything today, I still hit my goal, because that would have been 16. I would have still done 25 contacts. But today I did a big Mother's Day, like texting. I texted 33 people. I'm not done yet. I'm still going to go through like all the moms that I have in my database to wish them a happy Mother's Day. So far we're at 58 contacts, and then 2 leads, booked a buyer appointment, held the appointment, and they signed on with us. And we also helped them purchase a property. It's conditional though, so it's not a firm deal yet. So that's why it says 0 for firm deals. And then, so what worked? Contacts, and I got a referral. So the person that we signed on was a referral to us from another agent. So that was awesome. And another thing that worked was I tuned into my energy this week. The days that I felt really good, I just went for it. And the days that not so, not 100%, I slowed down. And that worked really well. I tuned into my body and listened more to what my body needs versus just pushing through. And that made a big difference for me to be able to have the stamina for this week. What didn't work? Market shift. It's like really affected our listing, and our listing happens to be a condominium, and the condo market has taken the biggest hit. It's taken the biggest hit since interest rates have gone up, but it's also taken the biggest hit because they were starting to not rebound, but they were doing better. And then, yeah, the market is just flooded right now. So that's what didn't work this week for listings. And it's all property types. I've been talking to a lot of my colleagues this week who have freehold properties, meaning no condo fees on market, and they're dealing with the same thing. Like, I'm not getting as many showings as I did a week ago, and, not getting offers, and, because we're used to selling houses in a week, and they're not selling in a week right now. So yeah, so it's all property types, but especially the condos. And then sharpen the saw. I feel pretty good about that. Didn't get back into my reading, but otherwise I feel pretty good about the rest. And then best use of my time, started to go to bed earlier. So I think it's like 3 nights in a row I've been going to bed earlier, and I have a habit of, I'll go to bed with my iPad and I'll watch YouTube videos, or, I'm just on a screen. And so I've been making a point of not doing that. Just go to bed. No screens, just go to bed. And yeah, I do feel better considering my sleep is interrupted. I'm actually functioning well through the day. So that's good. And then I've been doing really well with my physio, and then my human design. I've done 2 replays this week. So I was able to make time for that. So yeah, that's how I did there. I feel really good about that. Okay, up next, quarterly goals. Let's see. Oops. Oh, that's rolls and big rocks. Here we go. Quarterly goals. Okay, so my goals this month for self-care is my PM routine, which because I'm added that to, same with the physio, I've added that to my tracker, my 66-day challenge. That's going really well. And then I am getting into my human design replays. There's a lot of, this human design program that I'm doing is so in depth. There is so much to learn and so many modules. There's just so much information in there and I find it overwhelming. Like, where do I start? There's so much to learn. So it's like, okay, what do I feel like learning this week? Yeah, so I'm glad that I got a couple replays in there. And she does do a couple times, I think it's twice a month, she does live calls, which I cannot always get to. So that's why I watch the replays, but I do want to get on the live ones. It's just sometimes they'll happen at like 5 o'clock and I'm showing a house. So it doesn't always work, but anyways, I'm glad that there's replays at least. Business Growth, the Creator course, virtual door knocking and focusing on my top 50 people in my database. So doing well with that. The virtual door knocking, I need to get back to that. And then my Creator course, I need to write that down for this week. Actually, I got to make time for that. Now, Tuesday will be a write-off this week because I have an appointment. Where am I? Creator course. And I'll be going through my kitchen and deciding on, I mean, I don't need to bring any dishes here to the cottage because we have double of everything. So anyways, yeah, it's just deciding on what we're bringing, what we're not. We're going to get a rental for our kids. We're actually really excited about that. I feel like we're ready to be empty nesters. But anyways, that's a whole other conversation. So yeah, so like what will they be bringing? Anyway, I need to go through that kind of stuff. And then my closet, I have a really nice closet. And so not everything is going to fit here. So I need to be very particular on what I choose to bring to the cottage. Like, what am I actually going to wear this summer? So actually, this will be a good exercise for me to be more minimal. Something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I'm no greater time than the present. So anyways, the point of me telling you all of that is I think I need to decide between the Creator course and the human design stuff as far as what I'm going to make time for this week, because it's going to be a busy week with the move. So yeah. Side hustle, finish my Franklin Covey compact inserts, nurture my Facebook group, and then shop logistics. I was talking to Ryan about the shop logistics. I don't know that we're going to get to that for me. I still have to do research on my end, like what to charge. I haven't even done that yet. And how I'm going to sell them. Like, will I do 3 months at a time? You know, when you buy inserts from like a shop and they're printed and punched, you typically, like, let's say you go through Franklin Planner and you buy a whole year, right? And it gets sent to you. But I mean, I'm going to be doing a printable shop. So I don't know, like 3 months at a time. Like, yeah, anyways, I have to go through those types of logistics before we get anything set up. So it's been busy. It's time. Everything takes time. Creator course, I'd like to do 1 module this week out of all of this. And I did start to work on my Franklin Covey compact. I did work on that a little bit. Did I work on that this week? Or was it on the weekend, last weekend? I started the day on 2 page. So I've got day on 1 page done. I think I shared this with you guys last week. I got day on 1 page done for the Franklin Covey. And I'm doing with trackers and without trackers. So with trackers are like for people who are in sales. So they're going to look like this, where they have the trackers, and they have the trackers daily. And then they have the week recap, right? For people who are in sales to track their numbers. And then I'm also doing one without the trackers for people who want to just put their own type of tracker. It could be personal, like they don't need a sales tracker. And so then that will be blank too. And yeah, anyways, so I got those done. So now I've started on my day on 2 page. That one is not fun. I'd say out of all of the sizes I've done, the Franklin Covey compact has so far been the most challenging for me. So it's taking me more time. All right. So yeah, so that's what I want to focus on this week. Creator course. Maybe maybe get a little bit farther in the Franklin Covey inserts. Date on to page. And then, what was the other one? I think we're just going to keep that simple. Okay, so now we're going to set next week's goals. So I'm going to do that real quick. And then I'm going to do this week's compass card. So I'm going to speed this up. My rolls and big rocks. And I need to grab a compass card. All right, so for sharpen the saw, 2 strength workouts, walk 2 to 3 times, foam roll twice, and then oil pulling daily. You know, I typically put this in just under personal routine, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put that under my compass card, on my compass card this time, and let's see if I can remember to do that. And it's something, it's just like quick after, I don't know, just make it a part of, like, whether it's after one of my meals or, you know, make it a part of a routine of some kind. It doesn't take long. I just, you know, you do it for 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. Yeah. CEO team leader role for me to work on the buyer guide and then finish the day on 2 page for the Franklin Covey compact. And then my realtor role is do calls 2 to 3 times and complete a CMA for somebody in, like, one of my past clients. And then wife and mom, Mother's Day dinner, and then do some memory journaling with my sister. We haven't done that in a while, so we've been talking about it. We just need to do it, get our schedules in line. Okay, so let's look at my monthly, see if there's anything to add in there. Okay, so we're good here. And then next up is my master task list. So for my business here, post 2 blogs. Oh, it's just a matter of doing that. We have them. It's like once we're moved, I think, yeah, Ryan and I will be able to sit down and hammer this stuff out. I am going to do one of my CMAs this week and work on my buyer guide this week. And then for personal, there's 6 replays that I need to watch for this. And I've done the first 2. So I'm progressing with that. Pack and move, doing that. Want to look into a water filtration system here for the cottage. That's something I'm going to miss because I have that at home. So I'm going to miss that. So I want to look into something for here, just not a priority right now. Desk organization. So I have a desk here. Before, like, this is the dining room table, which I actually prefer this because there's so many light or windows around me. So I have natural light all the time. So my desk I have in my room, in our room. So we have 2, it's a 2-bedroom cottage. So we have one desk in one of the bedrooms and then we have another desk in one of the other bedrooms. So Ryan and I will, when we're doing work, like, we each have a desk now that we're here full time. So, but I just don't get the natural light. So anyways, yeah, desk organization. I have such a small space now compared to what I had. So I've had to decide, like, what do I absolutely need to have as far as my hobby. And then the rest will have to go in storage. Eek. And then bedroom closet. So Ryan needs to paint it, the bedroom closet here, which we never made a priority because we were just, you know, we weren't here full time. But now I want to make it full time and get some organization in there. Make it full time. I want to make it pretty and get some organization in there. And then memory journal. Oh my gosh, my 2023 memories, they're all down, but I still have to complete the journaling. So that's something that's more like when I have free time, which is like never, but anyways. Okay, so next I'm going to transfer tasks and get this next week all set up. I decorated with stickers the other day when I was watching a show, and it just makes me happy to see the stickers. Like I did all of these beautiful like florals from a recollection sticker book, and I love it. I love it. Okay, let's do this. So I'm going to transfer tasks from here, master task list, and just get everything filled in. And then I'll do a little flip when I'm done. Okay, here we go. So here are my tasks, top follow-ups that I can think of right off the top of my head. I don't think that there are any others, but once I start to do my calls, then once I dive into my database on Monday, I will see others that I need to follow up with. No personal routines in here. I've got my sharpen the saw, my week at a glance, time blocked. So the green indicates working on my business, doing calls and work, and then the pink is personal. So I've got my sharpen the saw in here because ideally that's when I should be focusing on the things in my sharpen the saw, like doing strength, doing a walk, oil pulling even, and doing my foam rolling. Oops. Tasks on the top. Yeah, so it's nice to have it all mapped out. I might have to cancel my coaching call. This is a lot in one day, plus we're doing a family dinner, but we really got to focus on packing. Ideally, we like to have everything out of the house because our buyers are doing their final visit on Wednesday. I mean, we don't close until the following Tuesday, but we would like to have everything out of the house, or probably 90% of it, so that when they walk through, they can see the walls, you know, they can see the house as bare bones as possible, which is ideal for a final visit before they take possession. Yeah, so I might have to cancel that so that I have that half hour free, because time is of the essence there. Yeah, that's it. My dad's birthday's on Friday. I have my niece's birthday on Monday, so I want to make sure that I reach out and wish a happy birthday. Long weekend this weekend. So not a whole lot going on. And I'm leaving it open too, because in case, like I'm going to town Monday because I have an appointment, finally have an appointment with a specialist, with a gynecologist for all of like my hormones and all of the perimenopause symptoms. I cannot wait. I've been waiting a long time to get in to see this doctor. They come highly recommended. So anyways, yeah, so I want to make sure that I'm available for the packing. But yeah, Monday will be a full work day. Tuesday won't be. And then the goal is Wednesday and Thursday will be as well. But I do have in here, like during my CEO time, I have like, I want to work on my buyer guide during my CEO time. And then of course, getting feedback from the showings from our listing. So that will happen there. And then on this day during my CEO time, I want to work on a past client CMA. And then this day here will be a work day, potentially either during CEO time or later to work on my inserts. And then Friday, human design, my creator course on Saturday. Like this is just, you know, they're little like 10-minute, 20-minute courses. The human design ones are more like an hour to an hour and a half. But yeah, I'm sure I can get 1 or 2 done on Saturday. Like you can just have my headphones in while I'm cleaning or, you know, doing something else and just listen in on that. So that is my week. I realized that I didn't go through, I typically share with you guys what my week looked like. And I think I skipped it last week and I didn't do it this week. I just realized, oh yeah, I want to do these too. So yeah, this was my time blocked week. It didn't 100% go according to plan. This day my calls got pushed because that referral that we got, we ended up showing them a couple properties. And then we did an offer that night. And then we went back and forth. So it took about 2 days before we came up with a good price and closing date. So yeah, things kind of got pushed around that way. But calls happened at 1, not 11. I did sleep in though, didn't I? Well, I got up at 10, but yeah, that's still sleeping in. And then this day here, yeah, the showings, and then I did my calls at 12:30, so a little bit later. And then I went into town, ran some errands. And then Wednesday I did the calls and then offer negotiations. What property was that for? Maybe that was for that same property. Yeah, that went on a few days then. Okay. Anyways, admin tasks. And then we went on an agent preview. We've been, since we're going to be living up here full time, we've been looking at we've been booking agent previews to look at all of the cottages and like vacation properties that are for sale, just to make sure we're really familiar. So yeah, so that was that. And then Thursday, I did do work stuff, not calls, but like problem solving there. And I didn't do any highlighting here, but I don't think I did any sort of like a free-for-all. I didn't do any, I did an open house here. Actually, that went half an hour over. So yeah, that was the only work thing that I did, and I don't think I did here. Nope. Anyways, so yeah, that's how my week went. And I've been liking putting the weather on the top. I like that. Yeah, so that's how things went. Got it done though. And you can see, like, even though, like when you look through these, they look nice and neat and not a whole lot going on, but as my days go, like it fills up with stuff that I have to do that just comes up. And yeah. All right, that's another plan with me in the books. I hope you enjoyed and you got something out of that. Let me know if you have any questions. And again, happy Mother's Day to you guys. And I hope you had a good week. And let me know how you're doing with the 60-60 challenge. If you're not participating yet, put that on the outside. Yes. If you're not participating and you would like to, let me know. You can email me and I'll send you the template. I'll just need to know what size. I have 3 sizes: Franklin Covey Compact, a half letter, and personal wide. I can send you the template, and it's not too late to join in. Let me know. the more the merrier. It's more fun, the more people who are doing it, right? To keep us all motivated and accountable. All right, guys, that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new here, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.